This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Hey yo, what up? It's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers, man.
That's cushion.
There's a lot of cushions out there, and there's some new ones.
There's some new ones.
There's been some innovation.
Yes. If you want to, like for me, when I'm going out, like I like to, like Jordan 1s, Vans or whatever, those are comfortable. But I mean, those aren't comfortable, sorry, but they look good. You know what I'm saying? So some people don't mind that, but for me, I don't rock with that anymore. I need to have a comfortable cushion.
That's like grown man shit.
Yeah, that's one of the most important aspects of a comfortable casual shoe for me. And after that, it's probably like a fit and like the material and like how light it feels and stuff like that, and then looks. You know what I'm saying? But like, if it doesn't have a good cushion, it's not gonna be like super comfortable for me. So that's just my opinion. Like, same for you or no?
I'm a little more like
this guy wears Converse, so I mean.
Yeah, I wear Chucks. I mean, they have the Lunar Lawn insole or whatever, so they're better than normal Chucks. I mean, I don't like a violent cushion. I don't like really rocking. Like if the upper is somewhat comfortable, I'm chill. I don't need like a ton of cushion. But if the upper is not comfortable and the cushion isn't comfortable, like say a Jordan 1, I'm not down. But I don't know. If shoe looks good and it rocks with your outfit, I'll suffer a little bit in the name of fashion.
I don't do that no more.
Sammy ain't with that no more.
No, sometimes I do, if I want to look good or whatever, good outfit or whatever. But like usually, I want a nice cushion. So let's talk about just casually, what the most comfortable cushion is. Of course, cushion and what's comfortable is very subjective, and I'll get into that and explain what I think is comfortable. But also, there are different cushion setups. There are like React, or like you can cage the React. Zoom, you can cage the Zoom. You do other stuff with it. So like, there's different implications in different shoes. It's kind of hard to say definitively which shoe or which cushion is more comfortable. So it's more of like it's from my experience of like what I've experienced from different shoes and what's comfortable for me. So let's get it started. So we have, of course, Vapor Max. Everyone's favorite. No, I don't hate it, but it's definitely not one of my favorite cushion setups, especially because, like I always say, your foot is on top of a wooden board or plastic board or whatever, and I like to have my foot go into something soft, maybe like a memory foam insole or something, if you guys know what I mean. But in this shoe, it's literally like it's that plastic part, and then this compresses. So basically your foot is going up and down on a bubble, a plastic bubble, and it feels nice, but it's really like, especially if you're going to be walking for a long time, it's not super comfortable, and I don't really like the setup too much. I do know some people that like it, but definitely not for me. It is pretty comfortable, and I like the compression sometimes, but definitely not one of the shoes that I rock with.
A lot of people seem to like it aesthetically. I do not like it at all. But
I feel like if they connected it right here and not made it look like udders, or cow udders, then it would look a little bit better. But so there's that. Definitely not it. Of course, there is a 270. The 270, I feel like it feels exactly like the Vapor Max in the heel, but of course in this actual shoe, the Air Max 270, there's this very soft cushion in the forefoot, which I also really like. But it's the same thing in the heel. It's like your foot is on top of a hard board, and that's your foot's going up and down from that. So not the craziest, most comfortable cushion setup, especially for me, but I do know people that actually enjoy it. So just a little subjective opinion from me. And also we have the Air Max 720 coming out as well, which is going to be very interesting. It basically extends all the way to the forefoot, which I'll be interested in trying out, but I feel like it's gonna be the same exact thing, So there's that. Moving on to the next, of course, from Nike is React. React is amazing. One of my favorite cushion setups. This is the Epic React. Kobe 360 is right there. I know you're looking for it.
I had to pull it out on him.
Yes. So the Kobe 3, just React in general is super soft. There's a good amount of compression, but also it's bouncy. You know, like
maybe one of the bounciest.
Exactly, like there's soft compression and it bounces.
Yeah.
You know, it feels super nice. Impact protection is great. It's also really light. You know, Nike really likes to make their shoes super light. So, you know, one of my favorite cushion setups, and I love feeling that bounce, compression, and just like how soft it is. But not only that, but also has bounce. You know?
Yeah, this is up there with my favorite casual shoe also, and this is a drop-in React insole, midsole. Sorry, and I like it even better than the Epic React. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just real nice, real bouncy, but pretty thin and also stupid light. Both these shoes are really crazy light.
Yeah.
It's another good thing about React is it's really light, so you can get a really minimal shoe, but also very, very casual shoe. Fairly expensive, but you know, it's a performance basketball shoe, but still casual.
This is awesome. This is super thick. Look at how thick it is. Look at how thick that is. It's, you know, so anyways, I love React cushion, one of my favorite cushions. So there you go. Moving on to the next one is the ZoomX. And I would say it feels pretty similar to the React, but then the React is just more bouncy. You know, it has a very nice little compression and it bounces, but this, it's more of like, just compresses and it just like kind of like, you know, comes up a little bit, you know? Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say it's bouncy, but it's super soft, and I would say it's one of the softest cushions out of basically any cushion that you can get. Mm-hmm. It has the most compression. I don't know if it's because they made it just super thick, and maybe even like the shape of the shoe, like the shape of the cushion and stuff like that, but like one of the softest cushions that I've ever felt, especially in the forefoot as well. There's a lot of compression in the forefoot too. So, but yeah, I still like React better, but I also really, really like ZoomX, especially in this shoe. And this is the only shoe I've ever tried ZoomX in. There was also the, I forget what it's called, like the Vaporfly or whatever, the marathon shoe, the other marathon shoe. But I think these are the only two shoes with ZoomX. But I wonder if they're gonna put in any others. Maybe even a basketball shoe. That would be super dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I feel like it'd be a little too soft for basketball. Or they'll probably cage it like, or put a carrier or something like crazy, and you won't be able to feel it at all. But you know, there's that. Of course, you have Adidas, and they have their Boost technology. Do you think Adidas is due for a new cushion?
Yeah, Boost is kind of, I don't know. The equity in Boost is kind of maybe, I feel like gone down a little bit. It just got so saturated. And there is new cushions coming out that I feel like are just a little better, like React.
Yes.
Boost is also sometimes, I don't know if it's just whatever shoes they're attaching it to with the uppers, they seem to be a little more heavy. I'm not sure if Boost is just inherently more heavy, but the shoes definitely are.
Yes.
And it's a very nice, squishy impact protection cushion. They call it, Supreme Energy Return.
Nope.
We wouldn't really call it that. It's more so just impact protection, mushy, cozy. It's a nice, comfortable ride, but
yes, but still like very, very comfortable to walk around casually in. And I would say it's around the same as ZoomX, but the ZoomX just, I don't know if it's because it's thicker, like it's a lot thicker, it looks like, right?
Yeah.
A good amount thicker in the Zoom or this shoe. So I don't know if that's the reason why it's just a lot softer, but it feels a little bit like a good amount softer, and there's a lot more compression in the ZoomX. So Boost, I feel like is a little bit firmer, but still Boost is like very soft.
And Boost is also pretty damn durable.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll keep its squish and doesn't really bottom out too easy. You can tell because there's really no compression marks in Boost.
Yes, and of course you have Lunarlon and Zoom Flies, which, do I have to get it out? I guess so. Of course you have this. Lunarlon is also very nice. It was one of Nike's, premium, like best cushions for a while.
Super light.
Yeah, super light, but it feels like ZoomX, but like it bottoms out. The durability of the cushion is not very good.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I feel like Nike moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But still super soft. I would say ZoomX is a good amount softer, but yeah, still a very, very comfortable cushion setup, especially in this shoe. And
this shoe is filthy light.
Yes.
Filthy
very,
light.
Very light.
Another cushion is, let's talk about Hovr.
Yes. Very, very comfortable. I would say it's like more on the firmer side. So if you don't like to have too much compression, or like you don't like your cushions to be too soft, this is the way to go. It's still like soft though. I would say there's a good amount of bounce.
Really?
Especially like comparing it to Lunarlon. Right? Lunarlon is more like, just soft.
Right.
And also the ZoomX. I wouldn't say it's anywhere near React, but I would say it's a little bit bouncier than Boost. No?
Yeah, it's got a little more response than Boost.
Yeah, so
I would say
but also like it's soft and has a good amount of bounce. So I really like Hovr. It's a really nice mix of all of the cushions, all of the categories. Like bounce, softness, and all that. So Hovr is a very good medium for me. So there's that.
And this is the Phantom.
Yeah, the Phantom.
I have the Sonics, which are a little bit more mellow, I think.
Yes.
As far as cushion goes, than the Phantoms. But also, let's talk about Zoom real quick. Just Zoom. Classic Nike Zoom.
Yes.
Like in the all-out low. One of the craziest cushion setups for sure. Super, super squishy, bouncy.
Too much for me. It's also very unstable.
It's very unstable, but it's super comfortable for just walking around. I mean, it is a lot though. But if you just want all out, just bounce, crazy, just like a real bouncy ride, I don't know if you want that.
But for me,
it's super comfortable.
I would say like it's for like standing up for a long time. It's not super comfortable because that Zoom is like pushing on your foot, so it's not like your foot is. I mean, it's kind of going into the Zoom yet, but it's like also like exerting a force upward onto your foot, and that also like kind of hurt my foot after like a while of standing up and stuff like that, walking around. So I mean, not the most, but I would say for me the most comfortable, it would have to be these four for me. If you want like a softer cushion, obviously just go for probably ZoomX and Boost. But if you want more of a bouncier ride, probably Hovr and React. But anyway, that's just my opinion. What's your favorite?
I like React. I like to set up in the Kobe 360.
Yes.
React is amazing.
Yeah. So if you guys want to get any of these shoes, we'll leave a link in the description box. But yeah, you guys should definitely try React if you guys have it. But anyways, hope you helped you guys out, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.